Hey everyone, my name is Cole Thompson, and this is my persuasive speech on pollution. I decided to do this speech because of going back into when I was in elementary school and about to start in middle school. I had a couple of friends. We used to go around and we used to pick up pieces of trash around the school and stop from our school getting polluted. So I went back on this topic and decided to make it a persuasive speech. To start off though, every day we want to be able to live long, happy, healthy lives. Every day we want to wake up and we want to see the big bright blue sky that's up in the air. However, the prolonged and disgusting effect of pollution prohibits us from seeing those lives. Our health is affected, our families are affected through deaths, and our lives are affected through the environment, through the place we live, the big green and blue gas giant that we all live on called Earth. With all three of those things, all three of those aspects I just listed, it causes discrepancies in our lives. And I'm going to start off going into health. Our health is genuinely affected by pollution. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, it's always affected. Whether that be through our hearts, our lungs, our minds, our bodies, whatever it may be. A source I found from the NIH called Air Pollution and Your Health discusses the differences in how pollution is genuinely affecting everybody's health through cardiovascular, through our respiratory system, and through actual cancer. The respiratory system has specifics like asthma, emphysema, and COPD, which is chronic obstruction pulmonary disease. All of those things genuinely affect our lives, and we all have to come together and find a way to change that, because with it here, our health is going to only worsen, and it's never going to get better. To move on, when it comes to health, health could also lead to death. Death in families comes a lot through pollution. And I have two sources for this section. One source is from the World Counts. It's pollution, how pollution affects humans. On this source, you see that every year pollution kills, if not exactly, or over 100 million people, just in 1 year. If that doesn't stop, if we don't do something against that, it's not going to stop. That number will only get higher. And another source to notice is from UNICEF. It's about a report done that shows the number 2 death of children under 5 is air pollution. Just in 2021, over 700,000 children under the age of 5 were killed by pollution. Just that number. Only a few 100,000 underneath the leading cause of death of children under 5, which is malnutrition. Which is quite sad to hear when that's such a small amount of our population just waiting to be torn apart by pollution. And with all of that, our families are being stripped apart and taken away. We cannot let pollution take away the lives of our families. Coming together in a unified and communicable way will allow us to put an end to pollution and put an end to the curse it brings to all of our lives and the grief we feel every day from the lives we lose from it. What we could also lose is our home, our environment. And that comes with one more source by MassDep when it deals with health and environmental effects of air pollution. This source discusses, as I said earlier, about the health. It goes into the ideas of wheezing and coughing again. However, the environment is where this section matters the most. We have, from the source, it explains how crops and forestries are damaged by air pollution, how wildlife are endangered and killed by pollution, and how global climate change is put into picture from pollution. Earth is our home. Without it, we don't have anywhere else to be. We can't go on another planet. We can't go into space. We don't know what's in there. We don't know what's fully up there yet. We can't do anything. Earth is our home. It's where we live. It's the place we have all been localized in for thousands of years. If we cannot take care of it, where else will we go? Pollution comes into the play of, yes, it's in our atmosphere, yes, it's everywhere, but pollution is destroying our lives. Pollution is one of the natural things in life because people are taking it for granted and we aren't changing the way we see our life through pollution. People see pollution as a natural cause. It's not. In reality, pollution is a curse, and sometimes curses or diseases themselves can be cured, and this can be cured if we all come together and work against it. Overall, pollution is the general lack of our lives and the prolonged, disgusting, disgraceful curse that we all need to come together to fight against. For our health, for the lives of our families, for the lives of our community, and for the welfare of our environment. Because without all of those things, we can't live on Earth. We can't be human. We can't do anything. It's prohibiting us from living. It's prohibiting us from being who we are. All of these things, we all need to be able to come together to fight against health and fight against the pollution and find a way to fix our health and the guilt we feel every single day of losing family and the guilt we feel of losing our home and our environment. And we need to be able to unify every single aspect of how we work together through pollution. Because without it, we can't live. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this persuasive speech on pollution. I hope you all take to heart what pollution can bring into our lives and how we might be able to all come together and fix it. Don't let pollution destroy our health, our community, our families, or our environment. We need to fight against the curse and take back our own lives. Thank you.